Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Introduction. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is one of the most influential financial books ever written. It's not just a guide on making money, but also a call to change your mindset about wealth, work, and money management. Through a series of stories from his own life, Kiyosaki contrasts the financial philosophies of two important figures in his life: his biological father, Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, Rich Dad. The book highlights the vast differences in their approaches to life and wealth, offering powerful lessons that challenge traditional ideas about education, career, and financial success. Part 1. The Power of Financial Education. One of the book's main points is the importance of financial education. Kiyosaki argues that formal schooling doesn't teach us how to manage money or build wealth. In his experience, his poor dad, despite having a steady job and a college degree, always struggled with finances. On the other hand, his rich dad didn't have a formal education but understood how to make money work for him. The key takeaway here is that financial education is crucial, and understanding the difference between assets and liabilities can change your financial future. Kiyosaki explains that many people work hard for money but never learn to make money work for them. The first step toward financial independence, according to Kiyosaki, is to shift your mindset and stop working for a paycheck. Instead, you should focus on acquiring assets, things that put money in your pocket over time. Kiyosaki suggests that anyone, regardless of their background or education level, can achieve financial freedom if they acquire the right knowledge and apply it effectively. To begin, he advocates for learning about accounting, investing, and understanding how money flows in the economy. Moreover, Kiyosaki notes that the education system doesn't equip individuals with the skills needed to navigate the financial world. The skills that make the rich successful, such as financial literacy, risk management, and wealth creation, are not taught in schools. He encourages readers to take responsibility for their own financial education and to continually seek knowledge, whether through books, seminars, or mentorship. Part 2. The Importance of Assets. One of the most important concepts in Rich Dad Poor Dad is the difference between assets and liabilities. Kiyosaki argues that most people accumulate liabilities, such as a big house or car, under the assumption that these things will make them wealthy. However, he claims that these are actually liabilities because they take money out of your pocket in the form of mortgage payments, taxes, and maintenance costs. Instead, wealthy people focus on accumulating assets, things that put money in your pocket, like rental properties, stocks, or businesses that generate cash flow. For instance, Kiyosaki illustrates how owning a rental property can be a great way to accumulate wealth. The property provides monthly rental income while also appreciating in value over time. Unlike liabilities, which require ongoing expenses, assets like rental properties or shares of profitable businesses generate income without consuming your resources. The more assets you acquire, the less you have to depend on your job or salary for financial security. The idea is that the rich don't focus on earning a salary, they focus on building assets that generate passive income. For example, rental properties provide regular cash flow, and investments in stocks or bonds can generate dividends and interest. By accumulating these kinds of assets, you can free yourself from the need to work for money and instead, let your money work for you. Kiyosaki stresses that the key to building wealth is to put your money in things that generate income, not simply save it in a bank account or spend it on depreciating goods. Part 3. The Rat Race. Kiyosaki highlights how many people find themselves trapped in the rat race. They go to school, get a good job, buy a house, and then work for decades to pay off their mortgage and bills. However, they never truly achieve financial freedom. This is because, in Kiyosaki's view, they are focused on earning a salary and living paycheck to paycheck instead of learning how to invest and accumulate assets. He talks about how the system encourages people to work harder in their jobs to get promotions and raises, but the more money they make, the more they end up spending. This cycle of working, spending, and acquiring more debt prevents them from building true wealth. The key to escaping the rat race is to stop relying solely on a paycheck and start investing in assets that will provide long-term financial independence. Kiyosaki suggests that people get caught up in the trap of trying to keep up with their peers, buying expensive things to look successful, when in fact, this behavior keeps them in debt and financially stagnant. Instead of spending on luxury goods or lifestyle upgrades, he urges people to focus on growing their assets. The more you invest, the more freedom you create. Kiyosaki also believes that the financial system, while it may seem set up to benefit the rich, can be navigated successfully by anyone who understands how to make it work in their favor. Part 4. Mindset and Beliefs. A central theme in Rich Dad Poor Dad is the importance of mindset. Kiyosaki asserts that the rich have a different mindset compared to the poor and middle class. While the poor and middle class focus on job security and a steady income, the rich focus on creating wealth through investments and smart financial decisions. The mindset of the rich is proactive. They think about how to make their money grow rather than how to save and protect what they already have. Kiyosaki encourages readers to adopt a growth mindset when it comes to finances. Instead of being afraid of making mistakes or losing money, he suggests viewing failures as learning opportunities. By thinking differently about money, risk, and failure, anyone can achieve financial success. Kiyosaki stresses that anyone, regardless of their current financial situation, can change their financial future if they are willing to learn and take calculated risks. Moreover, Kiyosaki emphasizes the need for self-confidence and independence. The wealthy don't wait for someone else to hand them opportunities, they create their own. This requires a mindset shift from scarcity, where you focus on not losing what you have, to abundance, where you focus on gaining more. Adopting this mindset allows individuals to spot opportunities and seize them when they arise. Part 5. The Power of Entrepreneurship. Another crucial lesson in Rich Dad Poor Dad is the importance of entrepreneurship. Kiyosaki believes that starting a business or investing in real estate is one of the most effective ways to build wealth. He encourages people to think about becoming their own boss and creating their own opportunities instead of relying on someone else for a paycheck. In the book, Kiyosaki shares how his rich dad invested in small businesses and real estate, which allowed him to accumulate wealth over time. He also talks about how starting a business isn't always about having a groundbreaking idea. It's often about identifying a need in the market and providing a solution. Entrepreneurship allows individuals to control their financial future and create the kind of wealth that a traditional 9-to-5 job often can't provide. For Kiyosaki, business ownership means not only financial freedom but also the ability to impact others. Entrepreneurs have the chance to create jobs, provide valuable products or services, and build a legacy. Kiyosaki's message is clear. Anyone who has a passion or a skill can turn it into a business. The goal is not only to create wealth for oneself but also to contribute to the economy and society in meaningful ways. Part 6. Overcoming Obstacles. Kiyosaki recognizes that the road to financial success isn't easy, and he stresses the importance of persistence and overcoming obstacles. He acknowledges that people often face fear, doubt, and uncertainty when they take financial risks. However, he emphasizes that these challenges are part of the process of learning and growing financially. Kiyosaki encourages readers to take small steps, make mistakes, and continue to push forward despite the obstacles they might face. Kiyosaki also mentions how many people are afraid of losing money, but he reminds readers that financial education is essential to reducing that risk. With the right knowledge, anyone can make informed decisions that reduce the chances of failure. While the road to financial freedom is not without risk, he believes that those who are willing to learn and take action will eventually overcome these challenges. Conclusion. Rich Dad Poor Dad offers a fresh perspective on wealth building and financial independence. Through the contrasting experiences of Kiyosaki's two father figures, readers are introduced to the critical concepts of assets, liabilities, and financial education. The book emphasizes the importance of thinking differently about money, taking calculated risks, and focusing on building wealth through investments and entrepreneurship. By adopting the mindset of the wealthy and continuously learning about money, anyone can achieve financial success. Are you ready to start thinking about money differently? Do you see yourself investing in assets, or are you still stuck in the rat race? What steps are you planning to take to improve your financial education? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Gold Mine. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep mining for more golden knowledge. See you in the next one.